I've seen people, I've seen them hit each other for real, but it's a fake fight.
The fight of the decade is just around the corner, and it's the one we've all been waiting for. Francis versus Tyson Fury. The biggest crossover fight is coming to our doors soon. And without a doubt, this fight has caught millions of eyeballs. And not only are boxing fanatics going to tune in to see how this one is going to go down, but the MMA community will make sure they're there to witness all the insane action. This fight sounds insane on paper. The best heavyweight in MMA stepping into the ring with the best heavyweight in boxing. A fight like this is too good to be true. And here comes the catch, guys. It is too good to be true. What if I tell you that this fantasy matchup is fixed? So without further ado, let's dive deep into how Francis versus Fury is not a real fight. When the talks of this fight began, the internet was sent into a frenzy. Most couldn't believe that this was a possibility, because what these two guys are doing has only been done once before. It was when Conor McGregor picked up the boxing gloves and went head-to-head with the greatest of all time, Floyd Mayweather. So it's not a surprise that when this fight was announced, fans started losing their minds, considering how enormous it was the last time an MMA fighter fought a boxer in a pro boxing bout. The Gypsy King and the Predator coming to take each other's head off is exactly what the fight world needed, which is exactly why this has been pre-planned from the beginning. Guys, this fight is staged. Both the fighters know how it's going to go down on fight night, and the only thing they're training for in camp is to fool the audience. But little do they know, we're smarter than they make us out to be. Get this, Tyson Fury said something shocking in a recent interview. "If Francis can beat me, then I'll hang up the gloves and retire." Fury confirms retirement if Francis finishes the job with him. I mean, yes, we all have seen fighters make all these silly bets, but betting your whole career is too much of an ask, don't you think? Even if you're the world heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury comes from a fighting family. It makes no sense for him to roll the dice on something like his career, unless he knows for sure that he is going to come out victorious on fight night. Another reason why we should realize that the fight of our dreams is more of a nightmare because it's fixed. And I'm sure all the boxing fans know that there's no thrill and no level of excitement in watching a fight that will only ever go one direction. And from the looks of it, that direction is the Gypsy King. Now, if I were you, I'd be wondering why this fight had to be fixed. Well, you won't have to wait much for that fight world, because I got all the answers for you. Fury versus Francis is not only going to be the biggest fight of this year, but holds the potential to become the biggest fight in the history of boxing. Because this is the perfect recipe for the highest PPV buys. You take the most famous MMA star and throw him in the boxing ring with the most famous boxing star, and there you have the biggest event of all time. Just take a look at how many PPVs McGregor versus Mayweather did. The fight did $4.3 million in domestic pay-per-view buys and more than $600 million in total revenue. And if that is not insane, then I don't know what is. Now, here is a more interesting part to this. The heavyweight division in boxing is the one where most people turn up to see. Mayweather versus McGregor was in light middleweight. Realistically speaking, no one watches light middleweight. The heavyweight division is where all the buzz is. So just imagine how big Francis and Fury can be and will be. They want to make this fight as big as possible, and just when we thought it could not get any bigger, it did. They brought Mike Tyson into to mix. Can you believe it? Iron Mike is the best heavyweight boxer of all time. And he is coming to coach the man himself, and he's not the man you think he is. Nope, it is not Fury, it's Francis. Yep, you heard that right. Francis has got Iron Mike in his camp, and this is a huge shock. Why is he not supporting Fury? It makes no sense, no? Because Tyson Fury is literally named after him.
Dad said, "I'm going to call you after my favorite heavyweight, Tyson." And the doctor said, "No, that's not going to be a good name. He's not going to be very big, this guy."
Really?
Why go against a guy who is named after you? Let me tell you why. It is to build more hype around this fight and create another storyline. Guys, let's be real. Everything that is happening around this fight is unreal. And the fact is, that is actually not real. I said it before and I'll say it again. It is fixed. Mike knows it too. And he's just playing his role as Francis' coach to give more drama to this fight and catch more eyeballs, and it's working. Everyone is now not only talking about this fight, but also this newfound beef between the Gypsy King and Iron Mike. This took the internet by storm. Tyson Fury said, "I'd hate for Mike to be on the losing side, especially after I wiped the floor with his fighter." Nice digs, Fury. But we know what's behind that mask. Keep selling this fight. Many fans, too, began to realize that this fight was fixed. and they gathered on Twitter to share their disappointment. One fan wrote, "I was really excited to see how this goes down. The two best heavyweights fighting each other was a great storyline. Really bummed to see that it's all fake, robbing the fans of their dream matchups. I thought fighters knew better than that. You only ever get to make a fight like this one, guys," another fan tweeted. "Of course it's fixed. You can never play fair with Tyson Fury." Oh boy. Now those words are more real than the fight itself. And that is a solid one-liner. You can never play fair with Fury. Tyson should fight this guy instead, because at least we'll get to see some real beef. Another reason as to why this fight is fixed, it's because to protect the throne of the Gypsy King, because imagine the world's undisputed boxing champion losing to an MMA fighter. Now that is just embarrassment at its peak. Tyson Fury will not be able to show his face anywhere. And just imagine what this would mean for the boxing community. An MMA guy coming to your turf and beating you at your own game. Tyson Fury will become a disgrace to the sport of boxing if he loses to Francis. And I know what you might be thinking. How can Francis, a guy with no boxing experience, can ever beat Fury? Well, I'll tell you how. Do you guys know that Francis has the hardest punch power in the history of combat sports? And I'm not just throwing this out here, this is actually proven scientifically. And if there's one thing we can tell from Fury's fighting experience, it's that he has been put on the canvas before, and it was Deontay Wilder who knocked him down. And from what it looked like, we all thought that it was over for Fury. But he got back up and showed Wilder that they call him a king for a reason. But folks, one thing I can tell you for sure is that Wilder hits nowhere as hard as Francis does. Francis is a mean machine. He is ruthless. He puts bad intentions behind every shot he throws. So yes, the Predator has what it takes to wipe the floor with Fury, and Tyson Fury knows it too, which is why he cannot allow that to happen. And what better way than to fix the fight? I mean, there won't be any MMA judges there, so bias will come into play, and it'll play in favor of the Gypsy King. Other than that, Francis is going to keep his mouth shut too. And if you're wondering why, the answer is money. Francis is getting paid a fortune for taking this fight. It's the biggest payday of his life. And to be honest, props to him for getting the bag he always deserved, because we all know that the UFC pays peanuts. And a loss for Francis means nothing. It doesn't affect his MMA legacy. He'll get the respect for stepping into the ring with the heavyweight champion as his debut fight. Now that is impressive, or it would have been if this fight was real. The match being fixed is basically a win-win situation for both the fighters. Fury wins and holds his pride and his throne. Francis loses but gets the biggest check he has ever seen. The only game that's being played is with the fans who believe that this fight is a real deal. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but that's not the case. So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Let us know down below in the comments if you think the fight is fixed. Make sure to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.